I just stole my wife's car and we're gonna pimp her ride.
You bought really nice parts, right?
No budget for that. We bought Temu, baby.
Dude, Allie is such an amazing person. She deserves something incredible.
I agree, but this isn't the upgrade that she deserves. This is the upgrade that I can afford.
Oh boy.
Feast your eyes upon the Temu haul. There's a lot of stuff in here, and some of it might be worth something.
All right, how much did you spend on all this stuff?
On all this stuff, I think we're still well under 150 bucks.
Temu, shop like a billionaire, baby.
I've got one final surprise that I actually spent money on, but we're gonna focus on the garbage first.
Show us what we're working with here.
Yeah, so this bad boy is a tire cover because she's always wanted one of those like cheesy Jeep tire covers.
What does it say? Open it up more.
It's all fun and games until someone loses a wiener. So our more astute viewers will notice this doesn't fit yet.
We got some tire upgrades coming too.
We've got some primo upgrades coming later once we're done with the interesting stuff.
This one I don't think she's gonna like as much. I think we've got some good stuff coming that she will like, but this one is not one of those things. I think she might hate this one.
Ironically, I think she's actually gonna love it. She's got a great sense of humor. I think she might genuinely laugh and enjoy this.
There's gonna be some debate. All right, what do you guys think? Is she gonna love this or hate it?
The best part is I definitely ordered a different cover, and that's just what Temu sent. So
surprise!
I do love surprises. Allie actually threw me a surprise wedding, so this is my return for her. We've got some interior underglow lights.
Wait, tell me more about the surprise wedding. You didn't know you were getting married, and then she's like, surprise, you're married?
Yeah, I found out I was getting married at 10 a.m. and I was married by 5. It was the best day of my life. But we've got some other bangers in here. We've got a heart-shaped exhaust tip for horsepower, silly flowers and things for the dash. Yet another interior light set.
We do have some real upgrades coming, so
Yeah.
It's not all junk, I promise.
It's these sick-ass mushrooms that are gonna go on the dash.
Alright.
And a little tiny trash bag that you hang off of your shift knob.
Her CRV is about to be reborn. Come from the ashes.
Yeah, exactly. Hence the Phoenix theme.
I see a massive box in here. This is a really exciting one. Show me what's in this giant box.
This is a full-blown roof rack. Allie wants her car to look more off-roady, whatever that means, for a person who's never gonna take this car off-road.
Roof basket. This was like 50 bucks on Temu, is that right?
Yeah, so this was a good $180 discount from anything I found on even Amazon. So whatever's in this box will truly be, who knows? Oh my god, this is actually pretty sick. That's pretty sturdy, dude. Dude, that's not bad. I think, dude, and it's got like the cool, like raked front end. We've got some sick ambers that we're gonna place right up in there.
This is gonna be an overlanding machine when we're done pimping it out.
Dude, this is gonna overland from every single King Soopers parking lot to other King Soopers parking lots. It's gonna be sick.
X to the Z exhibit would approve.
Instead of West Coast Customs, this is No Coast Customs.
This is all pretty good, but the most special thing did not come from Temu.
At the end of the day, she's my favorite person in the world, and I love her, so I would never put her on the road with something from Temu. This is the real surprise. That's the fun surprise.
This is gonna be an insane transformation. Let's get it started.
Fun fact, if you added a 0 to all of the stuff we just unboxed, you'd have what I spent on just wheels and tires. So if you want to pimp your ride, go to Temu, because you can shop like a billionaire who also likes very bad stuff.
Yeah, a billionaire with really poor taste.
Yeah. We're surprising her tonight with all of this, so we've got a ticking clock and we got to get this done. I need to get to work.
What you doing?
Trying to find whatever's loose in there and convince it that it no longer needs to be in there, which I don't think is going to happen.
And we got a lot of work to do and a little time to do it. Where are we gonna start?
We're gonna save the cool wheels and tires for last, because that's gonna be the best, and the best is always for last. We're gonna start with this roof rack.
For Temu, 50 bucks is actually pretty decent quality. It is made of metal.
Which is sometimes all you can ask for out of Temu.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way with a plastic Temu supercharger. I can't believe we trusted Temu again, but here we are.
I think it's kind of the Harbor Freight rule. Like, you can't trust it for everything, but for a lot of stuff, it's exactly what you want. There's some really solid mounting points on the roof that are designed for a factory rack, but we don't have that. So I'm just gonna bend up some of this 3/4 inch tubing, hoop, hoop, dunk. It's gonna be solid.
This thing's gonna be so overlandy, she's gonna love it. Maybe. We're still up in the air on this one. We shopped like a billionaire, sweetie. It was so cheap.
Billionaires, baby.
You guys do not want to miss her reaction. Make sure and stick around to the end of the video.
Once this is put together, we'll drill some holes in the roof rack, get our lights mounted. That's gonna look incredible. I'm actually really stoked on that. Oh, there's instructions?
No way.
Look at that, dude. It's in English. Everything's going well.
I'll go ahead and put this thing together. Why don't you get started with your whole, like, attach it to the car situation? I don't even understand what he's doing there.
I also just remembered I have to paint the hood so that we can put decals on it.
Oh yeah, we got some racing stripes we're gonna throw on there.
The paint's peeling, pretty typical Honda stuff. And if we're lucky, this will cover almost all of it.
It's gonna look so much faster, you guys. I'm so pumped on the racing stripe.
I think it's gonna look good. It'll tie it in with the white on the wheels, and we've got some 6 side decals that we're putting on. We're off to the races, literally.
Whether you're a beginning off-roader like Allie or have tons of experience, Onyx Off-Road can be a valuable addition to your toolkit. The trails are labeled by difficulty, so if you're a beginner, you can stick to the easy green trails, and then as you upgrade your car and your experience, you can look for those black diamonds. We get a ton of value out of our Elite membership. If you want to try it for yourself, there is a 7-day free trial. Hit the link in the description of the video, and if you love it as much as we do, use the code RADFACTORY for 20% off. Just like a real Pimp My Ride, we're not touching anything important like the motor or transmission or anything. Even the clear coat, I think we're gonna save this for another day. But we are covering it in Temu junk.
It hurts my heart a little bit.
Got the rack assembled. Now we have to figure out how to mount these lights right here on the front. The quality of this thing is pretty decent. We did lose a little quality on our front mounting this thing.
Ideally, they would be down here where that wind deflector is.
All right, so the wind deflector is not gonna work. That's the only Temu defect we found. So we're just rocking the lights in here. That is gonna look so off-road. This is one Temu upgrade that Allie is actually gonna love. I'm very excited for this one.
Yeah, she's gonna be stoked. Like, she's wanted a roof rack on this thing for so long, so she'll be through the moon on this. This is how we're gonna mount the basket to the roof. Some CRVs came from the factory with little cross mounts. This one didn't, but we do have the bolts right there for it. So I'm gonna put some angle iron there, make a little hoop out of some 3/4 inch tubing. Should be mint.
Since the drift car was getting in Gavin's way, now would be a good time to talk to you guys about twin charging it. We hit 5,000 likes so fast and we're so grateful. It was just way faster than we thought, and we already had this project planned, so we have to finish it before we start on the twin charge. So this is a Garrett 2860 RS that we used to have on my old off-road Miata. The plan is to build a compound setup where the SC14 supercharger pumps the air directly into the turbo. There are lots of ways of doing this. This is the way we chose to be the simplest. We appreciate you guys watching and being patient. The twin charger setup is coming very soon. Let's get back to Pimpin' Allie's ride. We got our lights mounted and they actually look really good. I think this is gonna be a sweet addition that's actually going to look good.
I think so, dude. I'm feeling really promising about this.
Gavin got his mounts built. Let's throw the rack on the top of the car. Here we go. Look at that. Coming together. That actually looks really good. That's full overland mode right now.
Not bad, dude.
For a $50 Temu rack and $50 Amazon lights. This is pretty dialed.
Sweet. Well, we'll pull that off. We'll start running our wires.
So, are you gonna drill a hole for all this wiring?
We'll see. My guess is I'll try and run the wire up the outside along this guy. So if there is a hole, it's like in the engine compartment. We'll see.
Very smart thinking. I would have just drilled a hole right in the roof.
Ooh, I'm a big spooky ghost. This is a big moment. There's no turning back from anything that happens now. Less is more. Dip more coats. Do not want runs. Safety sandals, dude. So to keep rainwater out of this, we're gonna put these little caps on in the effort of making this turd as polished as possible. So we're just kind of eyeballing our wiring for now. This will go through our firewall to our switch. This hopefully will run up this A pillar right up to our lights.
Dude, I completely forgot. This is a K-series motor. We could turbo that super easy.
I don't know how I feel about that, dude.
Come on, you know the audience is gonna want to see that. You're gonna want to turbo your wife's car without her permission or knowledge.
It'd be crazy. That'd be At least 10 times the work of that.
Oh boy, so what does that mean? We're gonna need 10 times the likes?
It's literally impossible, but yeah, sure. If 50,000 likes hits this video, then I'll turbo my wife's car. This, pretty low stakes. This, the highest stakes possible.
I don't know. If you guys want to see Gavin's wife's car turboed without her knowledge or permission, like it up.
I'm begging you not to do that.
Do it to see his face when we hit that number. It's going to be so funny.
I don't think it's even possible, but if you guys pull it off, I'm 100% effed.
I bet when she sees how overlandy this vehicle is, she is going to want to take it off-road.
I hope so. I know she wants to be an off-roader, but she's like, I don't know if I want to ruin my stuff. And then I tell her, well, that's 90% of off-roading, is ruining your nice things. The next step is we've got to find a place for this to go through our firewall.
So the time has come to drill a hole in your wife's car.
The time is unfortunately upon us. Should be able to poke a little hole right there. Little connector goes there. Bing, bang, boom, we got a switch. I didn't want to drill a hole that big, so we're going to cut this bad boy. Now we should be able to feed just this through there, and then we'll rewire the connectors on the end. There it is. Whew.
Nice. Roof rack's going on for the final time.
Now let's just put wires through these last lights, and we can turn on the switch.
All right, we got our lights all wired up. We're going to fire them up. Let's check these things out.
The amber's pretty sweet, dude.
Off-road. We're overlanders. Now we can go through the dust.
It looks sick. And I think it complements the burgundy quite nice.
We're getting down to the wire. There's like an hour left before we have to go surprise Allie, so we are in a rush mode. We're doing the racing stripe to cover up the bad paint. Honestly,
The paint came out pretty decent. We'll have to buff out the clear coat where the overspray is, but it's really good. I'm happy as I could possibly be with this thing. It also just will tie nicely into the white wheels.
White wheels are coming up very soon. We also got some graphics for the side. Got the plastic all rejuvenated. It's looking amazing.
You did an awesome job on that. I'm stoked. Like, that seemed like the most satisfying job.
It's pretty cool to watch the transformation, for sure. Watching this whole thing come together as a transformation has been sick.
Honest.
Trying to get it lined up perfectly for maximum straight line speed. We got some Car-Cold light line. Beautiful life, richly colorful. It's this plastic fiber optic stuff that we shove in the cracks and it lights up colorful. She's gonna love this. We're not having success with the Temu lighting situation here. It does not like going into the crack.
I think the real problem is Honda just made too good of a vehicle, and so none of the gaps are the right size.
We're taking apart the car and we have to leave in less than an hour. What is happening here?
Well, this is just two screws. I've actually replaced this stereo with this cool Apple CarPlay one. And by Apple CarPlay, I mean more Temu junk. But
oh, that got us some space.
Now we can wiggle that into its home. It's tough because there's no continuous lines. Like, we have to stop it there or like do some janky stuff. I'd like to see this go just a little bit farther, you know?
Right, yeah, it's gotta go all the way to the end at least. I don't think we've pointed this out yet. Manual elitist jerks will be happy.
Like, literally can't even get this like tool kind of in there.
Can't really blame Temu on this one. This is just Honda making too tight of gaps.
How'd you feel about hot glue?
When you start hot gluing Temu parts into your wife's car, there is a definite 50-50 shot if she actually likes it.
Oh yeah, it's not even sticking. Executive decision.
We're trying our best for you guys, but we're also in a rush.
So this one we do have to hot glue now, unfortunately.
You're dripping all over.
Oh shoot, there we go. Just
that looks
like
legit.
I'd be lying if I said this wasn't going to be my favorite part. These decals are going to look unbelievably good.
They're custom CRV.
Very cool. Probably just hug it tight to that, and then that way I like can't do a bad job.
I was just calling to see what your ETA home is. And I should have food ready to eat by 7.
Hi, Allie.
Dylan?
Alright, well, I gotta let you go, but I'll see you in a bit.
Okay, bye.
Oh, man, this sticker is absolute trash. As you can see, they folded it like 18 times. And It's literally just delaminating the whole sticker.
This one's not from Temu, so you can't blame Temu.
No, this is just a guy on Etsy. It's unusable. Like, it's just truly trash.
Graphics are done. It didn't turn out as good as we had envisioned in our mind, but it is something. It is pimped, at least.
It's not perfect, but we knew it wasn't going to be, and I think this is enough to get us by.
We're supposed to be leaving in 15 minutes. We're in rush mode now.
Let's get rid of these itty-bitty snow tires.
We saved the best for last. This is going to be by far the biggest transformation. Yeah, those are sick, dude. Good choice.
That's going to look incredible, dude. Supposedly, this is as big as you can go with the rubber without needing a lift. There are some lift kit companies out there, so if it rubs, I'll order a kit on the way home.
The spare looks so good.
Oh, I'm so glad we're going to cover it up with a dick joke.
It's all fun and games until someone loses a wiener.
Oh, rock. The one-size-fits-all policy is doing us a little dirty on this guy, I'll be honest.
All right, well, you guys, it's Temu. It was probably a nickel. What do you expect? It's time for the crown jewel of Allie's pimped out ride.
And it wouldn't be a jewel without some bling. Oh yeah, dude.
That's so good. The oil slick heart exhaust tip.
It's just an absolute meesh, dude. Well, there's nothing left to do but to surprise Allie, so let's go.
Allie's gonna be coming out any second. I'm excited. She's gonna be so shocked.
Oh my god!
Surprise!
Oh my god! I've never been happier. Are you for real?
You got your own full Baja CRV,
Holy
brand new rims. You've got
Oh my
working
god, I didn't
lights.
even notice. Oh my
You
god!
got a racing stripe, and your hood is all one color
Oh
again.
my god!
And you have a little flower field on your dash, and several other accoutrements from Temu.
Oh, I love this so much. Oh my gosh.
I'll turn
We
on
pimped your ride, Allie.
My ride.
on
Thank you
your lights
so
there.
much. Oh, this is so sick. Oh my god, it's so cool. I've literally asked Gavin for a light bar for like a year. And then my little CRV can go grr, 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 and act like an off-roader.
Well, there's
It
other
looks
things.
so incredible.
So,
It looks like a different car.
full dash garden, because you've been
love
getting
it.
into gardening. So you got a couple shroomy boys in there.
Aww.
A little tire cover for you.
That's pretty good.
An exhaust.
Oh my god!
I think that's my favorite part.
It's a heart. That is so cool.
I'm shocked you love the heart.
Oh my
That's
god, I love the heart.
The funny, I was like, this is the thing that she'll dislike the most.
Oh my gosh, it's so sick.
The sticker was from Etsy, and it's not very high quality.
Yeah, it's the worst part of it.
You've officially been pimped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm pimped out.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. You missed the driveway?